We have football.
Right, okay.
Is it days like this that you wish you had to cancel it?
Right, so we've got a new month and new project, which is atmospheric landscapes. So I haven't particularly got a demo lined up today, but I thought we could just, I don't know, talk about what, if you've got any ideas in mind or what you think of as being an atmospheric landscape, or would you want to do?
I've done this, I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
Thundery sky.
Not going to give us all the answers.
Like weather, thundery sky, or
Yeah,
kind of
things
an
like that,
unusual
isn't it? Yeah.
sky.
So I just thought sometimes it helps to come up with a list of things, and then you could, if you're looking for resources.
So weather, kind of weather.
Yeah.
Weather conditions.
Weather would be good, wouldn't it? Weather conditions.
Yeah, mist.
Mist, yeah.
Fog would be easy to paint.
Fog and mist.
Might be fog today.
English
Yeah.
landscape, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's really-
Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lighting, I suppose, certain lights.
Yeah,
whether it's
absolutely.
moonlight
Yeah.
or sunlight.
Yeah.
Lighting. Certain
Lighting.
kinds of lighting.
Oh, right, yeah, like sunrise.
Yeah.
and
Because
sunset.
sometimes sun.
This is so interesting because like, we did this morning. You're getting all of them really quick. I was sitting.
Yeah.
Sunrise, sunset, you said, didn't you?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
shadows and that as well,
Yeah.
as well.
Good. Pop that in. Yeah. That.
Oh.
Do you think, do things create atmosphere?
Yeah.
Is there
Things.
objects? Buildings?
Well, it could be, couldn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if it, well, I suppose if it looks a bit kind of ghostly or something,
Yeah, it could be.
derelict
Yeah.
building.
I see.
it could be atmospheric with a certain style.
Yeah.
What about gales?
Gales. Yeah. Like the wind. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sort of gale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be, couldn't it?
I'm sorry about that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, let's go.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine, thank you.
Yeah, we're
Just
just
Misty.
coming up with ideas of what you could possibly look for with an atmospheric landscape.
Oh, right, okay, thank you.
Because we could look at different artists as well. So if there's
Yeah.
artists, so I'll have to think myself about that. Artists that,
I think Monet, he was one of the first ones with his drawing paintings on the bridge, you know, the sunsets.
Yeah. yeah,
I really like all the paintings you have. I'm sure we're about to hold up, but you know, crashing waves and stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And also that Turner you do before. I mean, Turner's somebody that's quite. I think it was been
I
quite.
was going to say
Like
Yeah.
you said,
when I was
Yeah,
there wasn't loads of movement in it in a way though. I mean, it's atmospheric, but it wasn't like, you know, I won't ruin it, sort of spoiler. Like the things you're showing.
yeah. Okay, I'll show you a few pictures. A few pictures from Wales.
Sorry.
Been preempted.
You've got the advantage on us.
So some of my paintings I think were more atmospheric well, what I did last week.
I was going to say in Wales, surely that's got to have
Some
some
came out more atmospheric than
Yeah.
others. So this one I think not so atmospheric. This I did in Eton. So that was
Oh,
it's
wow.
a very kind of flat weather, flat lighting, which made it very nice to paint
Yeah.
because the lighting changed the same. I probably spent about 7-8 hours on that, so it was quite. It's nice to be able to just keep painting it and not have to worry about the lighting changing.
Did you do it standing there? Did you take a photo like, from it, or did you do it?
I did it all from mine.
Did you?
Yeah, it was a painting competition. So yeah, we were given a day. You have to go and have your board stamped last week. So it's at Eton, and yeah, and then we had to paint them by. I think I started sometime around 8 o'clock in the morning, finished about 3 or 4 or something like that in the afternoon. And then we showed them. And then they got
Did you
judged.
win?
I missed out on the prizes. I came fourth.
Nice.
So I got a kind of commendation, but the prizes all win.
Was that recent?
Not last Saturday, the one before.
Oh, it was only a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, so I did this, and then I slept in my van overnight, and I drove up to Wales the next day.
That's so tired thinking about it.
So I'm still recovering. But some of the Welsh ones, let's find some Welsh ones. this one, yeah, this was a sort of kind of rainy day one, which I think it's got a bit
Oh,
better.
that's lovely.
Yeah.
So that's Carnarvon Castle, just on the side
That's
there.
lovely.
So that's that one. So we had lots of rain, lots of wind. That's another one. So it was actually dry when I painted that. It got some nice sort of clouds.
Oh, yeah, that's
That was quite good fun. Practicing clouds, sort of stormy
Storm,
atmospheric clouds. With this one was a very windy beach. So I don't know if you get that impression from it. I think possibly waves.
Yeah.
A bit of a windy feel. And this one picks up a lot of sand because I was crouching down the sand dunes, taking shelter from the wind, but a lot of wind came its way. And then the same with this one. Again, it was very windy on the beach. So to me, I think I've got a bit of atmosphere.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sort of pleased with those from that atmosphere. That's some of the work I did in Wales. We had one sunny days. You know, sometimes sunny days can be atmospheric, and sometimes it kind of depends probably on shadows and things like that. I think if it's very bright sun and it's just illuminating everything, it can be a bit flat. But sometimes if you've got nice cast shadows or perhaps silhouetted, things like that. So yeah, one thing I thought about when we're chatting with the different groups this week, you know, quite often it's like something happening in a landscape and then the effects of the light on it really that create a feeling of atmosphere. It's very light dependent really. So I thought just a few thoughts, a few things to think about.
Yeah.
And then I basically brought in lots of landscape photos. So if you want to use any of the references I've got, you're very welcome. Some are going to be more atmospheric than others. I've not really picked out any as such, I just basically gathered folders. So if you do want any references, there's some here. On Friday, planning to do a session, so that's tomorrow actually, at the Hadley Country Park. And I think it's going to be dry. So if anyone wants to come along, it's 10:30 and meet up.
Was that 10:30?
10:30, yeah, in the morning.
I'm in Hadley for physio at 11:30. Probably could do it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, it's much if you're there on the way back. What's off? How long are you there?
Well, about a couple of hours. Do 2 hours, you probably
I think it
not.
passes.
Yeah.
I might see you when I go past though.
Yeah.
You're at the park?
Not that, it's at the, you know where the mountain bike centre is, the country park. It wasn't the castle, the country park.
Okay.
So that's their friend who was it.
But
Okay.
last thing, the
Yep.
colours you chose seem to give it atmosphere.
Sorry?
The colours
Yeah.
you chose
Yeah.
seem to
Yeah.
also create the atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, the greys and
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah. Tonal contrast,
yeah.
greys, yeah, it does, doesn't it? I suppose there's all sorts of different atmospheres, but I suppose some paintings you look at, you think. I think also sometimes to do with sort of hard and soft edges makes a difference as well. Like some bits, you might have a sharp edge here, but then perhaps softer edges here. And that can be quite atmospheric. If you've got a painting where everything is razor sharp and all at the same level of detail, that can sort of stop it, to my mind, stop it being too so atmospheric. So that's something we could have a look at in the next few weeks. I've not got any particular mediums in mind, so just whatever you want to work with, and I'll just use different mediums, different days to demonstrate. But yeah, I think there are some of the subjects and some of the things we can have a little look at.
That was the brush strokes. I mean, Kate was talking a lot. You know that other one that you were.
What, the
This one.
castle one?
Yeah, Kate was talking about, you know, that the brush strokes are thicker and it's, you know, the sky and the buildings and it gives it, like, looks really watery. doesn't
Yeah.
it?
So this one, I stood under an umbrella all the time, I did that. And I think this bit here, I just kind of use my palette knife. I just want to try and put a few slightly different tones in there to give a feeling of water coming down.
You're quite high up there.
Yeah, we were standing on a bank, slightly looking down.
Got a good view there.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, sort of from across the water, really.
Nice. Did they pick out spots before you went, or did you just kind of?
No, just like general locations. So they just said like Carnarvon town for that day.
Oh, what, sorry?
Carnarvon it was. Carnarvon.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, it's just general areas. Go and find them.
Nice.
Spot, pick up the spot. Right, okay, all good?
All good.
Look, it's really- Mine's good.